College Theater Association. We meet every Sunday along with Spit, so if you want to come to close, that'd be awesome. But we meet at 4 o'clock in this room. And we're willing to accept anyone. Doesn't matter. You're just interested in theater, you want to dance around, you want to do makeup for shows, you want to do sound and lights, you want to stage manage, anything you want to do, you want to choreograph. We love having volunteers, we love having new members. So if you're interested at all, come by this Sunday at 4 o'clock. We'd love to meet you guys. So we're going to get started. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show in Act 2. So let's get started. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. This show for the start of our second act is The Maneater of Manhattan, directed by Nathan Mossett and written by Robin Stevens and Clint Ryan.
Hey, buddy. How was your date?
Went surprisingly well, seeing how I met her in the dark.
Nice. Why don't you tell me about her?
Well, she's really funny. She likes dogs and Chinese food and taxidermy. Oh, and my favorite part, she likes to play bass guitar.
Nice. So, what about her favorite type of movie?
She said it was horror.
Huh. Isn't that strange?
No, it's actually pretty normal.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. Your girlfriend, she kills on the side.
What? Taylor, that's crazy.
Call it bro's intuition. She is not who she says she is.
Okay. Why don't you like this one?
Okay. So, the other day, Lisa and I were watching this movie, and it was called Maneater of Manhattan. And it was about this girl who goes on dates and stuff like a regular girl, but instead, you find out that she is a serial killer. And not only is she a serial killer, but she eats her victims. And she looks, your girlfriend, she looks just like this girl.
Taylor, do you realize how crazy you sound right now?
I'm not crazy. She looks just like her.
It was a movie. Movies aren't real.
But this one was. I did the research, and it was based on a true story, and they never caught the girl.
I don't know, buddy. I'm gonna need some more proof.
Okay, I bet you said something about being a really good cook.
Yeah, actually, she came over and made dinner last night.
Did you eat it?
I did.
Would Sylvie okay? What did she make?
It was, some kind of meatloaf. It was really good.
What kind of meat was it?
I didn't ask. It was really good.
Jack, she fed you human flesh!
What? No way, I remember it. She was preparing the meal when I asked her. So, what are you making? She said,
Oh, just something a little bit more on the exotic side. I don't want to tell you because I don't want to freak you out, but trust me, it's going to be delicious. But not as delicious as you.
Are you sure it didn't go something a little more like this? So, what are you making?
Oh, just something a little bit more on the exotic side. I don't want to tell you because I don't want to freak you out. But trust me, it's gonna be delicious.
But not as delicious as you.
oh my God, she's gonna kill me! I need to break up with her right now.
You can't break up with her. If you break up with her, then she's definitely gonna kill you. The only guy who survived in the entire movie was the one that she broke up with.
So I just have to get her to break up with me. How do you get somebody to break up with you?
There's only one man that knows how to get rid of an unwanted woman.
That's besides the point. Jack, you've got to make her drop you.
Okay, so all I have to do is repulse her. Then she won't want to eat me or kill me.
Yeah, repulsing her. That should be really easy for you. And that's how I banged her, and she may or may not have done this to me.
Hey, so how'd the breakup go?
Oh, you know, it went.
You didn't do it.
What? Yeah, I did.
Bullshit.
If you did, why do I see her coming through the doors right now?
What? Okay, I couldn't go through with it. You guys gotta help me out here. We gotta get out of here now.
You're meeting. So our exits are blocked.
What's the plan?
Well, we can always dig ourselves out.
Or we could handle this like adults and go confront her.
Like you're one to talk, Brock.
True.
Besides, Jack is way too young and handsome to sacrifice himself to a serial killer.
Right? I thought I had a long life to live. I was hoping I'd go out a little more heroic than this.
Guys, we're running out of time!
Taylor, what are you doing?
Hey, we were just, Jack dropped his wallet, and we were helping pick it up.
It's really dark now here.
So, Stephanie, how's the couple's life treating ya?
Oh, it's wonderful. And Jack, he's an amazing guy. I know it might sound a little crazy, but I think I'm gonna keep him around for a while.
Crazy? You were the one who kills on the side.
What he means is that, you kill with your charming personality.
Guys, Stephanie was my roommate in college.
You had a roommate?
Yeah. We just never really hung out because I was always with you guys.
Oh, wait, were you that friend that was a theater major?
Yeah. I was struggling for a little bit, but I moved to New York to audition Cinderella. And my career took off. After that, I got my first role in my first movie, Maneater of Manhattan.
You knew the whole time, didn't you?
We all knew. That's why I chose that movie.
Why did you let me think she was a serial killer for so long?
I had to prove a point. You always overreact. I told you she wasn't a serial killer. You believe everything in movies are true. And they never are.
So, wait a minute, let me get this straight. So you're not a serial killer, right?
Don't act like you didn't think she was a serial killer.
What? No, I don't know. Sometimes Taylor can be really convincing.
I'm sorry for leading you guys on. It was really fun.
It was fun, wasn't it?
So wait a minute. So was this plan? Is that the only reason you went on a date with me?
No, Jack. The way we met was completely truthful, and I meant every word I said. How was I supposed to know you were the same Jack we used to talk about all the time? But I guess it was just your voice that drew me to you.
Seriously, Jack. Like, we came up with the plan after you guys met, and I realized that her Jack was you. Stephanie didn't even want to do the plan at first. I talked her into tricking Taylor over there.
Okay, well, believe you. Just never do this again, please.
Sorry. Fine.
Well, now that we've determined that Stephanie here is not going to kill or eat any of us, why don't we celebrate with some Thai food from that new place, Chow Tai?
Oh, I love that place.
Taylor, for once you have a good idea. Let's go. I forgot my phone, 1 second. Oh my God! They have free lap dances at the Lusty Leopard this Thursday! Guys, you gotta see that!
Alright, so Josh and I are flying solo for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do a scene just on the spot. spot right here. So we have no idea what's going on. So we need a suggestion from you to help us get started. Anything.
Underwater basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving. Take it in. You ready? All right. Go ahead.
Underwater basket weaving. Is this the cold word?
Sure.
Are you not Agent Wonka?
Agent who? What did you call me?
Nothing. Do you not have the documents?
Documents.
What is the documents?
I'm just waiting for a train. I really, I don't think, yeah, no, I just have
You don't have the documents.
just the train schedule. If that's what you mean. You need to look.
The boss will be very displeased.
Sorry to hear that. Are you late for work? It's the problem with living in the city. You know, things move fast, but sometimes you get behind traffic and all.
Are you sure you're not Agent Wonka?
No, I'm not Agent Longtail.
This conversation.
On that note, I'm late for my train. Guess it's over just before it's begun, and that's the name of this next show, directed by Shannon Formas and written by Melanie Keel.
Going somewhere?
Monica, I was just going for a walk.
Really?
Why is that so hard to believe?
Well, generally people who are just going for a walk don't sneak away from camp, especially the night before our first strike against the Union.
I wouldn't exactly say I was suspicious.
You checked multiple times to see if you were being followed.
Well, about that.
You were running away, weren't you?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be. Just stay.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Look, I know you're scared, and so am I, but we can do this.
No. Not this time. I'm sorry, but I have to go.
You really don't think we can win, do you?
No. Adrian's a great leader, but she's rash. She hasn't thought this through. Nobody has.
Yes, we have. We have gone through the plan over and over. It's airtight.
We got more fighters. First, I've actually been trained, Monica. Most of our group didn't even know how to hold a sword before they joined up. What advantage do we have?
The element of surprise. Why are you doing this now?
Because the plan isn't good.
It's your plan.
And it won't work. Don't you get it, Monica? My plan was bad, but it was still the best one we had. We can't win this.
You need to have more faith in yourself.
I don't.
You're a strategist. It's your job to make plans, and you're damn good at it.
That may be true, but it doesn't make this plan any good. It relies too much on outside factors.
Then help us fix it.
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
We need you. You're the best strategist we've got. We can win this, but not without you.
Well, you'll have to.
We'll all die. Maybe not tomorrow. Or the battle after. But without a strategist as good as you are, we won't last long. Are you really willing to just walk away and let all of your friends die?
Come with me.
What?
I said come with me.
I can't.
Why not?
Because we've got a good cause here, and I'm not a coward.
Fine. I'm a coward. Come with me, and don't be brave somewhere else.
No!
Why not?
I already told you.
Because I'm a coward? That's not a reason. Why can't you just leave this behind?
I'm needed here. You said it yourself. The rebellion doesn't have that many skilled fighters. We need everyone we can get.
Why can't you ever just walk away? Stop trying to be brave all the time.
Well, one of us has to.
You can't save everyone, Monica.
I can try.
Well, stop trying.
Unlike you, I'll never stop trying.
Then you'll die. Don't you get it? The battle's lost before it's begun. There's no way the revolution is ready to take on the Union.
Have a little faith.
I don't.
Why not?
I can't lose anyone else! Especially not you.
Is this about your brother?
Yeah.
I miss him too.
You know, he would have loved a night like tonight. It's so clear. We used to go out on nights like this and watch the stars. Just the two of us.
That sounds nice.
You hate it.
Yeah, I do have a really tough time sitting still. You want to talk about it?
I can't help thinking that he'd be disappointed. He fought and died for the Union. I feel like I'm insulting his memory. Making plans for a revolution.
He didn't fight for the Union. He fought for its people. The Union may as well have sent him to his death. No, don't fight me on that. You were there just as much as he and I were. The Union sent our squad to Shadow Creek knowing it would be a slaughter. You're not insulting his memory by joining the revolution. You're honoring it. He would want us to keep fighting for the people, like we did back then.
I don't want to believe the government will betray us like that.
Well, they did.
Mark had so much faith in the Union. Why will they do that? Why will they just throw soldiers away like nothing?
I wish I knew. I get it. I do, really. Things are different without Mark. Three of us were always goofing around. We acted like we were invincible, and now look at us. Mark is dead, and two of us have joined the revolution. This is not where I would have imagined myself a few years ago.
Tell me about it. I always thought I'd be some big shot general or something.
Me too, some big war hero. I mean, I still might.
Maybe that was our problem.
What?
That we acted like we never die. It was stupid. Everybody dies. Maybe the universe just wanted to teach us a lesson.
Really? You're blaming the universe. Why is it so hard for you to accept that the Union is responsible?
Because then it's all a lie. Everything we stood for, everything Mark stood for, none of it was worth it. It can't be a lie.
Why are you here?
You know why. I'm leaving.
No, not here. I mean, why did you join the revolution?
I guess, well, because you did.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, after Shadow Creek, you were the only one I had left. My family is dead. I wasn't about to walk away from my best friend.
Then why are you walking away now?
Well, I did ask you to come with me.
Don't dodge the question.
Monica!
No! If was a good enough reason to get you here, why aren't I a good enough reason to stay? What changed?
Everything. You've got cause and friends. You belong here. I don't.
What gave you that impression?
To most of the rebellion, I'm just a strategist, okay? I'm no visionary. I'm not looking toward a better tomorrow. I just think of the most logical way to keep as many people alive as possible.
And that's useful.
People don't like me. They just need me.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You just don't want to see it.
Riley, you're being really dramatic.
No, I'm not. You know what your problem is? You can't look past what you want to see.
Well, at least I know what I want. All you do is wander around aimlessly until you can find something to latch onto.
Well, you weren't complaining about me latching onto you when I saved your life last week.
I didn't need your help.
You were surrounded by soldiers.
I had a plan.
Since when have you ever had a plan? You don't think. You just jump right into things and you damn the consequences.
Well, maybe the world needs more people like that.
The world needs less people like that. No, I didn't mean.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
No. No, it's not. I wish you'd be more careful. I don't want you to get hurt. And if I'm not going to be here,
Then stay. We need you.
I guess, well, you should consider this as me unlatching myself from you.
Fine, I need you.
Didn't you just say you don't need my help?
I lied. I'm impulsive. I don't think things through, and even when I do, they never go according to plan. I can't stand staying still, so I just keep moving and acting. And you're right. I would have been killed if you hadn't been there last week.
That must have been hard to admit.
I'm serious.
You've got lots of other people to watch your back now.
But no one like you. Riley, you've known me for years. I don't think I could work better with anyone else.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You said you came here because of me, and I get that. I do, but why did you become a strategist?
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, it's one thing to just stick around, but to actually help plan the attack? Why would you do that if you weren't sure it was the right thing to do?
Well, it's like I said earlier. People don't like me, so I thought I'd make myself useful.
There it is again. Why do you think people don't like you?
I don't know, I've been told I'm very standoffish.
By who? You know, you could try just talking to people.
Easy for you to say, Miss Social Butterfly.
Where are you going to go if you leave?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really think this through.
That's not like you at all.
It isn't?
You plan your daily routines down to the minute?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? This is stupid. I have no idea what I was thinking. I can't leave. I don't even know where I go.
Wow, that was really fast.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just nervous, you know? First bounce in Shadow Creek, which, you know, wasn't even supposed to be a battle. We were supposed to be scared out there, which if I go here.
You're rambling.
I am.
Yeah, you're acting really weird.
Am I?
Yeah. Why did you change your mind so fast?
Jeez, Monica. First you want me to stay, now you want me to go? I'm getting some mixed signals here.
No, I want you to stay. I do. It's just... Is this a plan to get me to leave to get me to go back to camp so you can leave?
No.
Promise?
Yeah, promise.
Okay. Let's go back and forget this ever happened.
Actually, you go back. I'll meet you there.
Seriously? You really think I'm that stupid?
Hey, I've never broken a promise. Do you think I'm going to start now? I just need a minute.
Why don't I wait for you by the edge of the woods?
No! Oh, I mean, it's just a really beautiful night. I know it sounds stupid, but it still feels like it's our thing. Mine and Mark's, you know? It's kind of like brotherly bonding, even though he's,
I understand. But if you're not back in half an hour...
I got it. I'll see you back at camp, okay?
Okay.
Great performance, Agent Pan. Well, not so great at the end.
Agent Ren. So, how much of that did you hear?
I'd say most of it. Looks like you'll be spending a little more time with the rebels now.
Yeah, I know.
Could have been avoided if you could actually sneak out of a camp in the middle of the night. I wouldn't think it'd be so tough.
Ren, can you stop?
Sorry, buddy. If it makes you feel any better, I promise not to kill you in battle tomorrow. Although I can't say the same for anyone else.
Ren!
You know, if you ever followed again, it'd be a lot easier to just say you had to pee or were going to visit your secret girlfriend or
I
something.
can't, okay?
You know, you're a really terrible liar. I believe you're still alive at this point.
It's harder to lie to her.
Why? Do you like her?
No! She's just... She's my best friend.
You know, it's a lot easier to spy on someone if you don't actually make friends with them.
I was friends with her before all of this.
No worries, man. We all know people who joined up with the revolution. What matters is that you didn't.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm serious. Although I am kind of surprised you asked her to come with.
Yeah? Well, I knew she wouldn't.
Really? You seemed pretty persistent.
Had to make it look convincing, didn't I? And like I said, I knew she wouldn't come.
Yeah. She seems pretty gung-ho about the whole revolution thing. Man, she's really gonna hate your guts when she finds out you completely betrayed the entire movement.
Do you have to put everything so bluntly?
And I'm just saying, this is really gonna ruin your chances with her.
No, I'm not!
That's...
Now, can we just...
It's not to say that I want you to join the revolution, so don't think on that too much.
Ren!
These are talks.
Ren, please.
Plus, it would suck that to kill you, you know what I mean?
Ren, can you just...
Just what, buddy? You know I hate it when you don't finish your sentence.
Just shut up for a minute!
Jeez. You really are standoffish. Fine. But your friend only gave us 30 minutes, so we should probably be moving this along.
You know what? Fine. You're right. This is everything I can give you about the revolution's plan.
Everything you can give. What do you mean? Is there more?
I gave the commander all the details when we last met. He only asked me to get him the schematics this time.
Wait. Won't they notice if their battle plans are missing?
I'm not an idiot, Ryan. I made a copy.
Oh.
Yeah. Are we done here? I should be getting back.
Yeah, we're good. Hey, Riley.
Oh, what?
I know this sucks for you and all, but you need to remember, you're helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
And Riley, the sooner the Union can shut down the rebellion, the better. With what you've given us, we've already won.
I know.
Riley,
Yeah.
if you care about her, don't let her get caught. Tell her to run when it's over. The king won't show mercy to traitors.
I gotta say, Shannon here, she's wearing a lovely dress, isn't she? Come on, give it up for Shannon. She's awesome. That color blue looks really good on you.
Clearly, that is a white and gold dress.
Alright. What do you call a pile of kittens? A meow-chin.
So, I had this dog named Lucky, and, you know, every so often he'd run away, and so I'd be up all night to get Lucky.
That's funny, the first 100 times I've heard that in my life. Josh, what happens when a frog's car breaks down?
I don't know what.
It gets towed. Does anyone else have any better corny PG jokes? I know, yeah, that's the struggle, right? That's the tough one.
I know a snail that put an S on his car so he could say, look at that little S car going.
I'm gonna use that one tomorrow night. Anybody else? Any of you? No? That's just one? Alright, we can bump it up to PG-13.
No 50 Shades though.
No.
That's R. No? You want to say anything? You got something? Alright. So, what's your type?
Yes, go for it. That's all I have. Sorry.
Wait, go.
Go for it.
So, I was having this dream that I had to really pee, and then I was like, and then in the morning I woke up hearing this dream, and I realized dreams really do come true.
Oh, that's good. Alright. That's good. That's a PG-13
But you're right. I wouldn't be here if I weren't your DP.
Well, you should always try talking to some guys to amuse yourself.
Why would I do that?
You could get a date! Ah! I don't even remember the last time you went on a date.
I can. You set me up with that terrible guy. What was his name? Rob? He was awful.
What? Rob is a riot. Why didn't you like him?
He was handsy, forward, and dim-witted. Oh, and he was a slob. Honestly, just wasn't my type.
How about Dad? He was such a cool dude. He read a lot and took a tiny knot and turned them with his tongue.
He was so weird. He pretended to be British the entire time. And his accent wasn't even that good.
Then there was Tom.
Was he the blind date you sent me on to the movies?
Yeah. What happened there?
He made me pay for my own ticket. I fell asleep during the movie. And on the drive home, he told me that he really wasn't into monogamy.
Okay. Bad example. How about Jeff?
All he talked about at dinner was beer. And I was getting an eerie suspicion that he was going to suggest a threesome.
So you're saying you found a problem with all of those guys?
They just were my type, April.
What is your type anyway? I am just going to assume that you don't really have a type and that you just copped out with Rob. Are you sure you just don't have commitment issues? Can we get another tequila sunrise, please?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes. Yes, it does. Every time I've ever set you up with a guy, you always come up with some excuse about how they're not your type. Oh, or like that guy who asked to come in high school. He was so cute, smart, he said the same thing. Not my type.
He was a total dork, April. I would have been teased for an entire year if I had gone with him.
Well, what about that Starbucks barista who asked for your number last time?
He was talking, saying, that'll be $3.50 and your phone number isn't charming, it's idiotic.
So idiots aren't your type?
Obviously not.
So you like smarter guys, but not so smart, dorky.
Why does it matter so much what I like?
I just want to help. I want to get you a date, and to do that, I need to know your type. If you even have one, that is.
I have a type.
Or you have commitment issues. Why else wouldn't you tell your best friend what your type is? What you want? Ugh. So I met this really hot guy out on the dance floor. His name is Troy. Or maybe it was Rick.
You're drunk.
No. Maybe a little tipsy. But that's not the point. Anyway, or maybe Rick. Yeah, so he has this hot friend with him. Maybe we could double up.
That sounds like a great idea!
Really?
No.
But we would have fun if you give it a chance.
I seriously doubt that.
Why?
Because every time you've ever set me up, I've detested the men you have picked.
And I'll be permanent if you just tell me your type.
Will you stop with that?
I just want to help bring your love life a little spark.
No. This is because you want me to go along with this guy's friend so you can get with this guy.
That is so not true. Why would you think that?
Because I know you.
You're wrong. Troy invited me to a party. So I don't even need you to DD anymore. I am just trying to be nice and give you a chance to go out and have some fun. Woo! Maybe get some April! Oh, what cat? You haven't had sex in like forever. You're gonna forget how?
Oh my god, please stop. Please.
Look, just give it a chance. One at a
too much fun.
There's no such thing as too much fun.
There is when I have to come pick you up at the border at 4 in the morning.
That was one time.
One time too many.
It'll never happen again.
Good, I better not.
Good night, Captain.
My type. I already found my type. I'm not into gay guys, dorks, idiots, bad boys, or guys who find in city clubs. I'm into you. You're my type.
Did breakup lines. Now we're gonna do pickup lines. So now it's the other way around. So let's see. Let's do another house appliance. Let's get another house appliance.
Waffle iron.
Waffle iron? Let's try waffle iron. Let's see. It's something we haven't done before. Go ahead. Waffle iron, pickup lines. That's just some corny, sleazy pickup line you may hear that's mildly appropriate. That if you were a waffle iron, what is something you'd want to hear?
Ooh, Smoky Mama, I know you can make my breakfast all nice, fluffy, and quite steamy.
That's a good one. Go ahead.
Waffle iron. I'd love to wake up and make breakfast in bed with you. I mean, for you.
Waffle iron. I would just love to flip you over after 2 minutes, and you only need 2 minutes more, and that's it. That sounds great.
Hey, babe. Want to smoke my batter?
Waffle iron? You smell really good.
Let's do what can we do? What's another category we could do? Fruit. A fruit.
Orange.
Orange.
Bananas.
Pickup lines for an orange.
Hey, orange, I find you appealing.
Hey, orange. I want you to be my main squeeze.
Hey, orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Sex.
Hey, orange, it's time to talk about citrus.
Hey, Orange. Just let me peel you into something a little more comfortable.
All right. Let's think of another inanimate object. Inanimate object.
Car.
A car. Wow, some rhyme over here. All right, a car. Pick up a car.
Vroom, vroom.
Hey, car. I think you and I could go the distance.
Hey, car. I can ride you all night long.
Stick shift or automatic?
Let's see how fast and furious you really are.
Put the key in the ignition. Okay, now. All right, this one is What's Your Type, directed by Rachel Piper and written by Kendall T.
We're on the next. We're on the next one.
Oh! So,
Oh, yes, that is.
All right. We have a French title. It is Deces Por Un Autre, or Death for Another, directed by William Hunt and written by Melody Williams.
can I get like God or someone to pronounce that for me?
Omelette du fromage.
Thank you.
wish I could get it over with. She could walk through that door and I could finish this. She seems like such a sweet gal. She don't deserve this type of thing happening to her. But business is business, I guess. I just don't get why I'm so nervous. I've done this loads of times before. It always goes the same way. If they cooperate, that is. I just gotta play it cool. I mean, it's only...
Oh, you must be my date, William, right?
Yes, please, call me Will.
I'm Lana. You can call me Lana.
Would you care to sit, Lana, and stay a while?
Thank you.
So, Lana, did you have any trouble finding the restaurant? I know it's a bit out of your neck of the woods.
Only a little bit of trouble, but I made it.
Well, I assure you, it's worth the trip. The food is fantastic.
That's good to hear. I'm famished. That's peculiar.
What's that?
The restaurant has an interesting name. Café Deces?
Yes, it's French, a 4 stars a God rated place.
Is that so? You know, I took French in college,
Eh, c'est vrai?
but I didn't pay much attention. I was the flirty type back then. It was all about Julian Mills. Oh, I was crazy about him.
I bet he was one lucky guy having all of your attention like that.
Bill, you flatter me. We hardly know each other.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Well, I'm an open book. Ask me anything you like. Anything you don't already know from my online profile, that is.
Ah, yes. Isn't dating interesting in this day and age? Almost as if all online profiles take the mystery out of meeting new people, you know? Their whole story is posted up on a page for everyone to read. Like, there's nothing left to figure out about them.
Yeah, and then when you finally decide to meet in person, you find it hard to strike up a conversation because you already know so much more than one should know before a first date.
Lana Evans, you're 27. You were born on March 15th, 1986. You work as a lawyer in a healthcare firm. You have 2 dogs and a parakeet. You like to dance and paint in your spare time, and you're one of the few women on the face of the planet who loves roller coasters. You live alone, but you like to talk to your parents at least once every week.
Wow, that's impressive. You remembered all that from my online profile?
What can I say? I have the memory of an elephant. Mother always used to tell me that.
Only, I don't remember adding that last part to my profile, the part about my parents.
Ah, lucky guess, I suppose. You just seem like the kind of gal who likes to keep in touch with her folks.
Fair enough. I do like to call them every week. I like having the space away from them, but in some way I still feel like their little girl. What about you, Will? Do you like to keep in touch with your parents?
Oh. My father left when I was very young, and my mother, she just recently passed.
My goodness, I'm so sorry. When did this happen?
Just over a month ago.
Honey, the pain of her loss must still be fresh. How did she, if you don't mind me asking?
No, it's okay. She had a heart attack in the middle of the night. I was supposed to go over and have breakfast with her the next morning. I found her when I went over. I just didn't get there soon enough.
Well, that's terrible. I can't even begin to imagine what that's like.
It's difficult, but I'll move past it. Death is a big part of my life. It's depressing to say, but I'm used to it.
Oh.
I'm a doctor. Unfortunately, when you work in a hospital, death hangs overhead all the time. Literally.
Yes, I see your point. Now, Will, you seem to know a lot about me, but I know virtually nothing about you.
You know that my mother's dead and that I'm a doctor.
That's not what I meant.
Not to mention that I'm devilishly handsome.
Devilishly.
I've been told I have a villainous attractiveness to me.
That's an interesting word. Almost as if you're dangerous.
Are you afraid of me, Lana?
You haven't given me any reason to be. Not yet, at least.
Yet, you suppose I will then?
I sure hope not.
So you have doubts then?
Guess that's the thing about online dating. You never really know who you're meeting. They could put all this information on a profile, but who's to say it's all true? Don't worry, Will. I'm only kidding. I'm gonna run to the powder room. Mind ordering me a glass of Chardonnay, William?
Oh, Jesus, I can't do this. What on earth are you talking about, you buffoon? Of course you can. What makes this one any different than any of the others? She called me William. My mother used to call me William. I can't do this to such a sweet gal. She doesn't deserve it. That's all the more reason, don't you see? All women are the same. They're all sweet nothings, and then one day they'll make you snap with their nagging and their nitpicking, just like that whore of a mother we had. Oh, she got what was coming to her, let me tell you. No, please, don't make me. She's got her eyes. She's got Ma's eyes. I can't. I won't. Oh, you will. You fucking will. And you'll like it. Or so help me God. You'll end up like all the others.
Sorry about the... Are you alright, sir?
Of course.
Can I get you and your date something to drink?
Yes, thank you. I'll take a whiskey straight and for the lady a glass of your finest Chardonnay.
Coming right up, sir.
Just play it cool. You've come this far, you can do this. Welcome back, mon cher. Your wine is on its way.
Oh, thank you. You know, I still haven't decided on what to eat yet.
I'm looking at something pretty sweet myself.
Will?
No, Lana, I'm serious. I know that we haven't known each other for very long. It's just that you remind me of my mother. You have her eyes.
That's so sweet of you to say.
There's just something about you. Something in the short time I've known you, and the time I've been watching you.
We've only been here a little...
No, Lana. I've been watching you for quite some time.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
You come home from work every night and you run to your room to change before your dogs can get your work clothes dirty with their paws and their fur. You cook yourself dinner and you sing to your birds.
What?
I noticed that you've been calling your parents more frequently. They haven't been returning your calls.
Here we are. A glass of whiskey for the gentleman and a glass of Chardonnay for the miss. Is there anything, have you guys decided to, what you're going to eat?
We'll need another minute actually, thank you. So, Lana, what are you in the mood for?
Will, you can't be serious. I'm going to call the police.
No, you're not. You're going to sit back down and have a sip of that wine.
Why on earth would I do that?
Because if you don't, I'm going to make this process as slow and painful as I possibly can. We wouldn't want your parents to get hurt either, now would we?
What did you do to them?
Shh, mon cher. You don't have to worry about that. As long as you listen to me, I won't touch a hair on either of their heads, I promise. Now, Lana, are you going to cooperate? Good. Now, this is how things are going to go. That wine that you drink had a large amount of poison in it. One that I concocted myself, for which only I have the antidote. Now, you're going to come with me without calling the police, without screaming for help, and without putting up a fight. We'll take you back to my apartment, and I'll give you the antidote. But if you don't, oh, you're going to make this plan a whole lot harder and messier.
But the waiter, how did you...
Lana, I own this place. The waitstaff and I have a particular understanding. They knew what was going on the moment I brought you in here. Come now, we'd better get going, don't you think?
Have you two decided what you're going to order?
We're actually pressed for time, unfortunately, but thank you for the drinks. We'd better get going, darling, don't you think? Thank you so much. Come, mon cher. The night is young.
Alright, we're going to do some more world's worst. So we need more professions. Or, you know what, let's not do professions since we did that. World's worst situation. So think of like a common situation. Josh, let's do the example of the worst way to break up with somebody. So the worst way to dump somebody, for example.
Hey, look, it's my ex-girlfriend. No, it's you.
Okay, that's the example. So let's think of another situation like that. I could go horribly wrong. Shark attack.
Shark attack, go.
Shark attack. World's worst shark attack.
You know, I was really hoping there would be sharks.
Dolphin. Let's see. Nah. It's a tough one.
Oh, they're so cute! I want to take you home with me. Ah!
Yep. Alright, another situation.
Waiting in line for the bathroom.
World's worst thing to say while waiting in line for the public bathroom. Alright, we're in a line, so go for it. Oh yeah, the results don't come in for the next 2 weeks, but you know, yeah, it is getting kind of smelly down there.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol. No, okay, just think.
I hope everything comes out okay.
Alright, let's do one more profession.
I've actually had that happen to me, by the way. Somebody said that to me. It's the most awkward thing in my life. Anyway.
Alright, one more profession. Another profession.
Casket salesman.
Casket
World's
salesman.
worst casket salesman.
World's worst casket salesman.
And here we have our cardboard option.
Yeah, jump right in, try it on for size.
Hey, you look like you can use one of these.
This one's a waterbed.
Well, there's the I don't really love them option.
Check out our new convertible option.
Now available in kid sizes.
To make that a little better, let's do one more profession before we do our last game. What? I'm sorry. Taxidermist. I don't know how much better I can be than talking about taxidermist. So let's go, taxidermist.
Here's your dog.
But I had a cat. Oh wait, they have to be dead.
You didn't even finish me.
So free of kissing, alright. And here's my collection of the squirrels on SUNY Plattsburgh campus. You can't make that face at me now. Not done. Alright, that's all the time we have. We are Spit. Thank you so much. Here's our last skit, our play show, which is The Three of Kissing, directed by Colin Moore and written by Marita Fleury. Thank you so much.
A kiss. What's in a kiss? It's such a simple gesture, but there's so much meaning behind it. It's the non-verbal way to say, I love you. So many people these days take kissing for granted. They just lock lips with who's ever willing, and then they toy with your emotions. Oh, you like a guy? They'll kiss you just because they can, and then leave you as soon as feelings get involved. I've seen that happen way too many times. Where's the romance? Where's the passion? Where's the love? A kiss is supposed to be special. It's supposed to be vulnerable. I just wish that we could bring kissing back to what it was before. The moment right before a kiss is what fascinates me the most. You're so close to each other. Foreheads touching, maybe. You can feel their breath and they can feel yours. You can see into their eyes and just know what they're feeling. That's vulnerability. That's what I think kissing is supposed to be like. I dream of having a...
What am I listening to right now? Seriously,
What is this? Do you think these people enjoy this white bread story? This is not entertainment. I can entertain these people.
Excuse me, I wasn't done. You can have your turn when I finish. You literally had to wait about 1 more minute until it was over.
Yeah? Well, if I waited about 1 more minute, I would have stabbed my ears out with a fork. But I'm here now, so what's going on back?
I can list a few. Should I get a poster board and make a presentation?
No, we don't want to bore these people with any more of your stories. Now, I can just a little bit. Kissing is supposed to be fun, passionate, wild. You're supposed to get lost in the other person's lips and body. Touchy-feely part? That's my favorite part. Touch the butt if you're so inclined. Grab it. Caress it. Touch some other parts if you know what I mean. Explore the other person. Let them explore you. People like you who think that the moment right before the kiss is the best part clearly have not been kissing the right people. I don't know what could possibly be better than some face-on-face, body-on-body action.
Well, you clearly know what you're talking about. Let's see what you have to offer.
That is the first reasonable thing you have said so far. A club is the best place to get some action. Loud music, sweaty people, all the good stuff. So you're dancing with someone, bodies, touching hands, figuring out the curve of the other person. Hearts are beating out of your chest to the rhythm of the music. You want intimacy? Look at that. That is intimacy at its finest. So they're dancing, hand bodies, touching. She grabs his hair, grabs her waist. Foreheads touch, eyes locking. It's the moment right before the kiss. It's good, I'll admit it, but it's nothing compared to what happens next. Drum roll, please! Bam! There it is! That is what a first kiss should be like. 2 strangers, no baggage, all the fun.
Pause! Please stop! Hold on. This is an outrage. Do they know where each other's mouths have been? Do they know each other's names? What if she's underage? What if he's a creep? That is not intimacy, that is soft porn. Next, a pizza guy could walk in offering up a piece of his slice. I'll show you how this should be. Rewind. They're dating, obviously. The guy is a complete gentleman and the girl is so timid. She's never danced with him before. She's never danced with anyone before. He takes her hand gently in his and pulls her in close. Butterflies explode in her stomach. He starts to lead the dance. And she fumbles a bit from being so nervous and gets a little awkward and embarrassed, but he calms her down and tells her to relax. She's adorable when she gets like this, he thinks, and blushes. They feel at home in each other's arms. So warm and gentle and sweet. She nuzzles her face in the crook of his neck and he pulls her in closer. Strong arms keeping her safe. That is what intimacy should be like. You should feel vulnerable and close. I do agree with some of what you said. They should feel the other person and move as one, but just not sexually. The moment should be tender and treasured. The timing is crucial. She lifts her head and they lock eyes. Tension's high and he needs to make the move. She's biting her lip and their eyes flicker from lips back to eyes. Lips, eyes, lips. So much is in this moment. The emotions, the nerves, the excitement, the anxiety. It keeps building until one of them just can't handle it anymore and their lips touch. It's not aggressive and messy, but a simple, solid, soft kiss.
Bravo, bravo. You have successfully nearly made me throw up in my mouth. What is this? A Nicholas Sparks novel? No, actually, I think his stuff might actually have more passion than what you just described. No.
You really don't see the appeal in that? Is it a guy thing or just a you thing? It's not so far-fetched to want some real romance.
Let me just give it to you straight real quick. Oh, you crazy kids are done. Thanks. Have you ever thought that maybe, for once, a guy would like the girl to make the first gesture? In my 22 years of living, not once has a single girl made the first move unless it was to jump my bones.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's the vibe you give off? I look at you and my first thought isn't exactly the romantic candlelit dinner type of guy.
That is called judging a book by its cover. I look at you and I think you don't want to kiss anybody. Actually, I think you kind of look like a prude if you must ask me.
I wasn't asking, but thanks for your opinion anyway. I'm not a prude, I'm just, I don't know, a dreamer, inexperienced, a hopeless romantic.
Inexperienced? What does that even mean?
You know, just because I've had some nice boyfriends doesn't mean any of them have been nice enough to kiss me, but you seem to be the master at girlfriends because you probably have a new one every night.
Yeah? Well, just because I've had a bunch of one-night stands doesn't mean I've ever had a girlfriend before. So, ever been kissed?
No? You've never had a girlfriend?
Nope. Like you said, not exactly the candlelit dinner type.
Yeah, but I was being rude. I was judging you based on how you were acting. We really don't know that much about each other.
I suppose we can learn something from one another.
Are you saying you want a lesson in romantics?
Huh? What? Maybe. I mean, I suppose I can teach you to loosen up a little bit.
Oh, all right, but I'm teaching the first lesson. Would you like to go on a date with me?
A date? Like a date. For you. Date.
Yes, I'm going to show you a little something about romance.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Only if you agree to go dancing with me after.
Oh, all right, deal. But first, I know the perfect place to go. Come on.
You sure you don't want to go to the club first? I'm a great dancer.
Tell me a big, strong man like you is afraid of a little romance.
All right, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I'm Mo and we are Spit. Thank you so much. All right, let's hear it for our shows. We're going to call out the cast one by one. Act 1, stop. kissing.
Yay!